What's the worst announcement your school ever made? It was just a regular Tuesday morning when Principal Martinez's voice came over the intercom during second period. All students must report to the auditorium immediately for an important assembly. Everyone looked confused but excited for a break from class. I grabbed my backpack and followed the crowd down the hallway. Teachers stood at doorways looking nervous, whispering to each other. My friend Zach nudged me. "What do you think it's about?" "No idea," I said. "But did you see Mr. Parker's face? He looked scared." The auditorium filled quickly. Security guards stood at every exit. Not normal security guards, actual police officers in uniform. My stomach dropped when I noticed them checking names on tablets as students walked in. Principal Martinez stepped onto the stage, flanked by two people in suits. His normally loud voice sounded shaky. "Students, I apologize for interrupting classes. Yesterday afternoon, we received disturbing information that requires immediate action." The room went silent. He gestured to the people beside him. "These are Detectives Wilson and Ramirez from the Cybercrimes Unit." Detective Wilson took the microphone. Her face was stern. "3 hours ago, we discovered that someone has been accessing student records through the school network. Personal information, including addresses, phone numbers, and class schedules, has been compromised." Gasps filled the room. Kids started pulling out phones, but she raised her hand. "Please stop using the school Wi-Fi immediately. Anyone connected right now should disconnect. The person responsible appears to be using the school's own system." Panic spread quickly. Students looked at each other, wondering who was stealing our information and why. Detective Ramirez stepped forward. "We need everyone to remain calm. Starting now, all students must change their school passwords. Additionally, we're collecting all school-issued laptops for inspection." Principal Martinez returned to the microphone. "Teachers will escort students back to classrooms by grade level to begin this process." As we lined up to leave, rumors spread through whispers. Was it a hacker? A student? A teacher? That afternoon, just before final bell, the intercom crackled again. "Students, please remain in your classrooms." Principal Martinez's voice sounded different now, stronger but somehow sadder. "The investigation has identified those responsible for the data breach." The room went completely still. "We've taken into custody Miss Garcia, our head of IT." Shocked whispers erupted. Miss Garcia was everyone's favorite teacher. She ran the coding club and helped students apply for tech scholarships. And his voice cracked slightly. "Kyle Martinez, my son, who is the head of student government." The classroom exploded in noise. Kyle Martinez, the popular senior who organized school events, who had keys to every room in the building, who everyone trusted. Later we learned they'd been selling student information to identity thieves for months. Kyle had access to his father's passwords, and Miss Garcia knew how to hide their tracks. The worst part, my brother's identity was stolen 3 weeks ago. Now I knew exactly who to blame.